Right. Hi everybody, how you doing? I thought I'd come out and give you a very quick update on the babies that's outside. That's the one that was almost white when she was born. Ah, he, whatever. Oh, hello, gorgeous. I think that is my Momo. Is that my Momo? It's like, let me in, I want to eat that stuff. They like the chip crumb. They all like chip crumb. Even them big buggers like chip crumb. Look at them. Believe it or not, that one there, my Appenzella Einstein, you can probably guess where the idea of the name came from. She's actually the boss. Even over the Brahmas, Einstein is the boss. It was so funny watching her yesterday. She wanted the nest box that the Brahma was trying to lay in. So the Brahma actually got out the nest box. So even though they've got 4 smaller ones, obviously the Brahmas don't fit in them. So they've got some large like basket type thing in there, full of hay and straw. So Richard had to put another one in yesterday because Einstein just was having none of it. So, well, anyway, back to the babies. So as you know, I have 4 of the slightly older ones. They are Orpington Cross Lomans. Now, hello, beautiful. Hi. Come on then. Come on then. You coming? There we go. Hello, baby. Hi. So, absolutely gorgeous. At the moment, she's the colour of the Orpington. I know we're brothers and sisters. Or brother. We think there's one cock out of... I think she had 16 hatched. I've got 4 of them. The other one, she seems to have 1 cock out of, like, the whole 16 of them. There's 1 cockerel. Which is just an amazing hatch, really. It doesn't happen often. Sometimes, rarely you can get all hens and rarely you can get all cockerels born, but a lot of the time it's sort of 50-50. You tune my nail for. But, I mean, these are 3 weeks. They're about 4 days older, I think, than those ones down there. I'll have to double check. Look at this. This is why you don't wear your good trainers. Because first off, you don't want chicken poop all over your good trainers. And second off, they get chuded. What are you doing down there? Hi. Oh, I'm going to chew it. Stop chewing my phone. But anyway, yesterday, Jake and Richard and Thomas helped as well, and Shannon was painting all the big logs, including the one I'm sat on and that one. They were removed, scrubbed down, and then the old flooring was removed, and then obviously ground sanitizer went down, and then new bark chips came in. Obviously all the water and everything got cleaned, and then that got scrubbed and disinfected, which is something that you should do if you've got a nursery pen. Realistically, you need to make sure it is kept clean and tidy. Hubby's left that up for me. It's a nightmare. It is made out of really light material, but for somebody like me, it's still very heavy. That is, by the way, just to let everybody know, for anybody who has a bit of a freak because of electrics, that is fully waterproof outside electrics. Because I have the brooder inside. Oh, hello, Dory. Hi, Dory. Come on then. Come on, Dory. Dory. Come here, you. Oh, let go mind up. Are you coming up on that? Are you coming up on that? If you remember, I had the little chick that had a 1 in a million accident. Stop it! That's my zip. And got itself stuck upside down with its wing inside the chick water feeder. Inhaled some water because it was like sneezing it out. I know what she's trying. She wants to get under my top. Not happening. Because when she was poorly and when she was very little, she used to sleep on me. She's quite happy to sleep on me, but she likes to get underneath you where you're nice and toasty. But I did think it was a boy at first, but now look at the little tail. Anybody tell me that's not cute? Although Richard doesn't like the pin feathers, most people will sort of find them a bit cringy. I just think they're cute. Daddy calls you all Skeksis, doesn't he? Does he call you Skeksis from the Dark Crystal? Yes. They do. They go through a bit of an ugly duckling stage with all these little pin feathers. I won't mess with them too much because apparently they are very sore. Actually got hackle feathers coming in as well, if you can see that. See those there? The darker bits underneath. They're more pin feathers, and she's got some coming down there. But so we've got 13, as I said. So I got 9 babies that were hatched on the 15th, and the little tiny one, who I think's now back inside, hatched on the 16th. We had to actually help that one out the shell. The way it was positioned inside the egg, there's no way it would have hatched. So if I hadn't have intervened, it would have died inside. But we didn't do anything until all of the others had hatched. Although, to be fair, the one egg that was in there with it, we thought was dead, actually then decided to hatch. So, you know, you can never be too sure. But, hey, anyway, thankfully, I'd managed to look after it enough to, and I did it well enough that, and I kept the incubator moist enough with the humidity to allow for the other one to actually hatch with no problems whatsoever, thankfully, touch wood. Excuse me, I need to show the people inside the baby border. Yes, go. In the nursery club. Excuse me, come on. It's going to kick off now. It's like, no, don't want to go down.
Are you going to say hi? Going to say hi? They're like a bugger off, Mum. Oh, hello.
This is one of the little black ones that we think is a hen. Not sure if it's going to go blue eventually. Because they were supposed to be blues. And I ended up with 3 that look black. But they could be blue-black splits, so I don't really know. Okay, you've got a wet head. This is what we feed our babies on, by the way. This is not how it comes, obviously. We do this. I got hubby to leave it in here for me so I can show you. That powder there is called brewer's yeast. Now, the reason that I have put in, I do not advise anybody to do this. This is what we do. So if you do this, anything like that, anything that we do, you do purely at your own risk. Okay? This is what I do. This is what I have researched. And this is what I have decided upon for my birds. Okay? Now, there is unmedicated chick feed, chick crumb. And there's 2 types of medicated chick crumb. Now, one type of there is a bacteria called coccidiosis. And it's very unpleasant and it will kill. It's got quite a high death rate. I'm not 100% sure what the percentage on it is. But normally by the time you realise the problem, you see blood in the faeces, normally that means it could have gone too far. So you've got to work quick. So now the blood in the faeces from coccidiosis is not to be confused with what looks like blood in the faeces. See, this is the weird thing, because chickens actually change the lining of their stomach on a regular basis. Okay? So sometimes you'll go in and see blood in the faeces, what looks like blood, and it's because they've actually just got rid of the lining of the stomach. They're replacing that. So, but what I do, I actually feed mine the chick crumb that actually allows some of the coccidiosis bacteria to linger in the chick system, and then that way the chick can grow an immunity to the coccidiosis bacteria if it's actually in your area. Yeah. So Richard's found the cat. Yeah, he's like, Daddy, it's cold and wet, don't like it. But yeah, anyway, so the problem is with some of the medicated chick crumbs, it can stop the chick's system from actually absorbing all of the nutrients that it needs. So what I did is I did a lot of research, and we had a very small amount of brewer's yeast. Babe, I'm going to need you to mix this up, please, because the brewer's yeast hasn't all fully mixed up. Eh?
Have you had eggs out?
No, I've not been up there. There are no eggs today yet. Well, they're just getting started with laying though, aren't they? Careful.
Do with it?
It needs shaking up before you put it away, please. It's not quite mixed in well enough. But yeah, so we add that to the chick crumb, so they eat that. And also we have we bought I think it's by I can't remember the brand, but it's basically vitamin boost. Up there, did you try and get up there? Is that too high? Oh, poor baby. But yeah, so you can add the vitamin boost to the water. I think the brand I've got, I believe, is Netex, but there are a lot of brands out there, and I'm not affiliated with them at all, but it's just the one I have at the moment. But yeah, the problem is it was so cold out here this morning. We actually ended up putting them back in. Well, most of them, all but one, were out here this morning. What I'll do is I'll give you a very quick look. Hello. I'll give you a very quick look. If I can stand up without hurting anybody. Don't even think about it, you. Jumps. I got a Meanie jumps on your phone and she jumps on your shoulder. This little monster here likes to do the same thing. Yes. As you can see. By the way, that is why you need a wallpaper scraper when you own chickens. It cooks on there and it can't get it off. So get a wallpaper scraper and it works wonders. Really does. And also when you're cleaning out as well. Why do they keep twisting that? There we go. But yeah, so we have the large brooder in there at the moment. It's as high as it'll go. This one's got it's got a vent either side. Daddy's going to come and shut this in a minute, so you need to come and get down. Yes. They have got their water drinkers, but they do know there's water down there as well. But we've left these ones in because obviously moving them from the nice warm toasty upstairs down here, it can be a bit of a shock for them. It's a bit stressful. So we've left those in for now because obviously it's a very comforting, it's something that they're used to. But yeah, there you go. So, and I will say what we did with the coop, it was cleaned out and scrubbed and what have you. But then we also, I've got Smite, and there's a lot of other brands on the market as well. And it's a red mite killer. The last thing you want in any of your coops is red mite. They basically at night come out, get up onto your chickens, and they work a bit like ticks and fleas and they suck the blood. But they can very quickly, if you've got like chicks in here, say, God forbid, touch wood, it never happens, but they got on my chicks. I mean, they could kill my chicks very quickly because they're so small. If you've got a hen brooding, they get on a same thing. You're not going to know about it until, it's too late. So always use a preventative. Also check underneath perches on a regular basis. You can put a bit of double-sided sticky tape at the ends of each perch or a bit of Vaseline on the ends of your perch at night. Because what will happen is the red mite will come up and they'll get stuck. So you can actually see if you've got an issue. But I suggest you use a preventative anyway. Some people use diatomaceous earth, others don't. They say it presents a health issue for chickens' lungs. As with anything that you use, give it a good research first before you choose which brand that you prefer or which type of thing you prefer. So, anyway. And if I can find it, I don't know where the little monster's gone. Let's have a look round here. I'm trying to get round here without hurting anybody's nightmare because they rush under your feet.
Hi. Hi. Hi, hi. Hey, babies.
All right, where is the little monster? Is that the little monster? No, that's not the little monster. Where's the little monster? Oh, tell me it's under the coop. Can you see the little monster under there?
Yeah, there's one here.
Little blonde one?
No, a little black one.
I've lost a chicken. It's here somewhere. Oh, is that it? There we go, that's it there. The little one that I had to help hatch. There it is. Doesn't like me. Do you, sweetie pie? No, because I was the one who was always being horrible and picking you up. There it is, that one. That one. Yeah, it doesn't like me because I was the one picking it up and helping with the put the bandage and that on around its legs because it had splayed legs as well. But I mean, she's catching up so quickly, as you can tell. There's not that much difference in size now. But yeah, anyway, that's about it for today. But yeah, they're all coming on so well now. They're just little monsters. But aren't they cute? I mean, who could say no to those faces? They're so adorable. Yes. And you lot.
And you lot. Hello, gorgeous. Hi.
How on earth the top of that table's got wet, I don't know. I think it's coming from the side. That's my dark Brahma. My 2 red mottled leghorns. We got 2 white silkies. They're American silkies. So they've got a full head tuft and beard. I've got my my sea bright hens in there. And then that one that's Momo up the back there. If you can see. Tiny's actually up there. 6 foot up. And Eenie, Miney and Meanie are there as well. They get up the ladder and get up there. So Richard is going to make another ladder that's got a different gradient because when they get a bit bigger, it'll get to the point they won't actually be able to get up there. But yes, as you can see the blue at the back. Oh yes, they've got a new house. Got the windows in pieces at the moment because they really needed some TLC and bits of the glass were broken. So it's nearly done. I've just got to get the windows sorted now, which Richard's going to get done at some point because he's got a lot to do with his YouTube and obviously housework and stuff like that. He does, bless him. That bloke never sits down.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, you're right.
Come on then, big babies. Those are big girls. Look at those feathers. You won't believe how big she is. She doesn't look it, but she's huge. And her feet are absolutely massive. Her claws, her feet actually wrap round my my wrist now. Well, considering she's going to be about up to 3 foot tall when she's fully grown. Going to be a big chuk-chuk. Anyway. Bye guys. You take care. I'll see you soon.